Hi, I'm Ange. So I'm going to teach you a couple of tricks to get the rest of your products out, especially when there's no, how do you get this out? I am completely out of it. How frustrating. But I'm thinking, okay, well, what can I do? I can't unscrew it, and then it's like hard to come out. Oh, look at that. Don't throw your products away, especially if they have a little bag like this. Let me show you. Take a cheap, I don't know, dollar store, any kind of scissors, something cheap, and you're just gonna cut around that little bag. So I am just cutting. Look, I got a little bit tiny more to go. And then I also have some little cheap brushes. Those are gonna come in handy. So there's actually product right in this area, and then there's a whole bunch of product. You take my little cheap brush. So this is, I actually cut through the little pump, and that's just fine. I usually get myself a little Ziploc baggie, and then I'll just set it on there, and then look at all this product. You would have thrown that away. So I'm just gonna use it on my hands for right now, and then I'm just gonna put it back, or whatever you wanna do with it, it does not matter. I'm gonna drop it in my little Ziploc baggie, and then I'm gonna label it. I'm gonna label it Sunday Riley CEO Serum or Moisturizer. But guess what? That's not the only product I have. I have been using my little IT Cosmetics for a very long time, and when I was younger, I would just toss it. You can't get very much product left out of it, so you're like, okay, well, I'm just gonna toss it. No, don't do that. Do not do that. You're gonna cut the top. You're gonna just kind of bend it like that. See, you can already see all the product. That's why I said, get yourself just a cheap scissors that you don't mind kind of wrecking, not your fancy crocheting or needling or crafting scissors. Just get something cheap, or you can even cut, let's see, I'm just gonna cut from right there, from the bottom. Look at all that product. That is a lot. That is probably about a week's worth of product. Use the cheap scissors and then have yourself a paper plate or a paper towel so you don't get your desk messy. But even right here, that's at least 2 days worth of product. So, I mean, you're just saving, instead of throwing away your stuff, all your products, get the use out of it. It's just little tricks and tips on how to get those products out. I have my Ilia, which is almost out. I am so sad. I am almost out of this. But what I'm gonna do, I have a little spoon, and I'm gonna get, okay, well that didn't fit, so let's improvise. Let's go down in there. And what you see, look at that. There's a ton of product at the bottom that the little doodad sucker-upper didn't grab. Or another idea, get yourself a clean one of these, a clean brush like this, and just go in there. I'll do it. Why not? Just get in there and then get your product out. There it is, and then you can, might as well use it, right? But that is a huge savings if you can make your products go a little bit further. Another little tip would be toothpaste. You want to cut the top and then just cut the sides just like I did with my IT Cosmetics, and just open it up. You can just put your toothpaste or your toothbrush and just swoop it in there. Make sure you have plenty of bags if you're gonna do that. That way you have a place to put your product. But yeah, that's another good tip for your toothpaste. If you're out of toothpaste completely and you have to resort to that abrasive baking soda, don't do that, because that's gonna tear down your enamel. There we go, got it out. So just cut this down, cut from the top, and just take your toothbrush and use that. Don't waste it. Another thing, my very favorite serum, this Caviar Anti-Aging, this is nearly to the bottom. So it doesn't have a bag, but I can't pump anything else out. It's done. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take maybe, you know what I just thought of? I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna just put it upside down, and I'm gonna just do that. And I'm gonna let it maybe sit overnight just to get every little drop out. And then of course I have my top, which fell on the floor, but put the top back on, label it. So you know, there's been so many products I'm smelling, what is this? What is this used for? How old is this? Put a date on there. That way you know the date of when you did your little transfer. That would help out huge. So get yourself a little travel size containers and just dump the rest of your products in there. Or you can save, like I said, you could get a little brush and just scoop out the rest of it. There's plenty more product left, so stretch your dollar out. So that's my little fun tip for today. Definitely come back for more. I have a whole bunch of more little fun tricks and tips. So I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.